what's up? It's Todd, and today's video is going to be probably super short, but definitely super important, because we're going to talk about one of the biggest things I see you guys get wrong: how to flirt the right way, how to flirt properly, right? We talk about intent, premise, showing interest in girls, and the problem is if you do that, then you're probably giving your power away. Oftentimes, if you're just giving girls compliments, you're just telling girls how much you like them, you're making it very obvious you want them, you're killing any sexual tension, you're making it actually very boring for them. On the other hand though, when I tell guys to like flirt or tease, a lot of times what I'm seeing is people are confused as to exactly what that means. And this was a little surprising to me. When I say tease, people don't know what that means. When I say flirt, people don't know what that means. But what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna define for you exactly what teasing and flirting are. And I'm gonna show you a very simple format for how you can take basically any statement and turn it into a tease or flirtation, all right? And what this really comes down to is, where is the statement aimed? If the statement is aimed generally out at nobody, it's just a statement. If the statement is aimed at a particular person, it's potentially a tease. If a statement is aimed at like the relationship between two people, it's potentially a flirt. All right, now the key prerequisite for all of this though is that it be playful or insightful communication, right? So I'll give you an example. If you were to say, that's a ridiculous thing, even that's a ridiculous thing you did, that's just a statement. That is just a statement. It's not a tease, it's not a flirt. But if you say like, wow, you are a ridiculous person for making that statement, now that is a tease. It's up to you whether that's a nice tease or a mean tease or one you want to say, but it is a tease, right? If you go one step further and you say, wow, you're a ridiculous person, I don't know if we're going to get along, now it is a flirt, right? So when it was just a statement about the general, what occurred in the world, it's just a statement. When it's about a person, it's now a tease. When it's about two people's relationship between each other, especially if you're one of them and it's a man to woman, a man and a woman there, it's becoming much more of a flirt, right? And that's what it's really about. And the nice thing about this is just about any kind of statement you're gonna make, any observation you're gonna make, you can take that statement and you can make it a tease very, very easily. And if you have a tease, you can make it a flirt very, very easily just by adding on to it. Okay, so for example, that's a very strange thing I saw. Now I'm making this very generic, by the way. I'm making this very generic so that it's clear and easy to implement. Obviously, you're gonna hopefully have more interesting things to say than that's very strange in the real world. But let's just take something basic. That's a very strange thing. Okay, cool. Now, if you take that and you take that same idea, you're a very strange person for doing that thing. That's the same idea, but you've made it about the person. You're a very strange person for doing that thing, and I don't date very strange people. Now it's become a flirt. So you see this format, right? Statement, make it personal, make it about the relationship. And the nice thing is you can do it after the fact, right? That's a very strange thing that you've chosen to do and it reflects on you. Tease, and that makes me, less aroused by you. Flirt. So after every single statement, it's very, very easy. You can just add something on to make it more man to woman, more intimate, to make it flirtatious. So there's really no excuse for not getting out of that platonic zone. And here's the beautiful, beautiful thing about it. Each of these is less or more risky. So if you're saying the general statement, that's extremely low risk, just making a general statement. If you say the statement about the person, it's a little more risky. Make the statement about the relationship, it's more risky. But the beautiful thing is this: when you make one statement, if it's responded to positively, it gives you permission to now make the higher statement with very little risk. And if that's responded to positively, it gives you permission to make the higher statement, again, with very little risk, right? So let's say that somebody said, they chose a weird travel destination, right? You're like, well, that was a weird travel destination you chose. And the girl's just like, haha, it's funny, whatever. She responded well. And then you could take it, you could up the ante and be like, I'm not quite sure what that says about you as a person. She's like, yeah, I know. Okay, she responded to you well. Yeah, I don't know, I thought you were so cute, but now I'm not sure we're gonna get along. And now you've gone all the way up the ladder, you've had a man-to-woman tease, and you took no risk at all along the way, right? It's an absolutely beautiful format, but what does it require? It requires you understanding what is a tease and what is a flirt. A tease is about the person. A flirt is about the relationship. Once you understand this, now all you need is a little bit of balls to take that risk. And even that isn't so hard because, again, you can do it the safe way, up the ante, do the safe way, up the ante. Okay, so with this, there's absolutely no excuse for not making your conversations man to woman. If you want to show a girl you're interested in her, here's a low risk, safe way you can do it every single time.